All right, boys. I know I am way behind on the October Trading Post review, considering it's October the 14th. But admittedly, I haven't been playing World of Warcraft at all. I've just been completely swamped with schoolwork, work, kids, all that stuff. No, all the stuff that no one really cares about when they hear it from someone else. So I figured, well, I'm going to do a video when I finally hit level 80, but I wanted to jump in and let's check out the trading post for this month. This has become like my favorite video to look forward to each month, so let's go ahead and do it.
I'm glad to be seen here.
All right, so what are we going to get into? Now, assuming it's October, we're going to get some heavy Halloween themed stuff, and we'll see how that plays out. This isn't a very big Halloween house, let's put it that way. Let me get this. I really thought about getting a new microphone on Prime Day, but I didn't want to spend the money because I feel like I'm just out of range always. Anyways, let's take a look at this here. First one, Ensemble Ragged Harvest Golem. Yeah, that's a good Halloween theme. Alright. We have a mount that looks like a hand. God, these are so stupid. Harvester's Claw. Okay. Are these supposed to be like the guys from Westfall back in Classic? What is this? Pull out a fancy ebony parasol for 15 minutes, allowing you to safely float down the next time you fall. Okay. Alright. A little pet. I feel like we've seen this before, but it's alright. I feel like we've seen these kind of maces before as well. Battle tested obsidian warhammer. It definitely has the hand of rag kind of feeling with like the opening part. Battle tested warhammer again. Classic faded tabard. Okay. I thought I've slowly come around on the tabards. Like, I don't think they're that good, but I think it's like an aesthetic piece that you can add to it. Side note, I've always disliked the Night Elf model update. Their legs are too close together. It's too stocky from what it used to be. And look at these fingernails, man. I would not be feeling that. I'd be like, man, I need to get these trimmed. Dark Iron Battle Maces. The Vagabond Hood. So plain, but okay. Just a plain cape. I mean, literally a gray cape. Feathered Bow of the Fallen. Okay. Feathered Bow of the Night. Kind of a plain bow. Little dress up gloves for you guys out there that want to dress up with like there's actually a lot less Halloween stuff than I thought. A shout out to like Halloween, by the way. I was looking for costumes for the kids and one popped up, and I don't think my kids know who this is, but how many of you out there remember the Kool-Aid Man from Kool-Aid? Oh yeah. Like, is that an 80s and 90s thing? Like, and the people today, like the kids today and college kids today, aren't going to know who that is. I was hoping maybe we'd get a cool scythe, but not. These are not it. All right, we always get a cape every month, and we're getting a gray one and a more of a white one. Snowy shoulder cape. Gentle Glow of the Naru. This actually doesn't look bad. Now, obviously, it's just a little Naru, right? And it's glowing. You know, as my night elf stands with his legs together as close as possible. You wouldn't stand like this, but okay. You can't get a good look of it because it's going into his legs, but I'm not sure what transmog you would use that with, but it's alright looking. The wand. Another wand. Ugly black boots, they are that. Ugly white boots, they are that. Returning. Caged Eye of the Watcher. That's not bad. This thing. Granny's old hat. The first, like, you know, for Halloween theme, that's on point. They could definitely have added a lot more. More gloves. More gloves. A more grayish cape. The Swift Zebra, which I got this thing as part of like, I didn't get this in the Diablo bundle, did I? Or did I get this in Recruit a Friend like a decade ago? This is like one of my few mounts that I had that was rare, but really it was just a, let's see, do I buy this thing? Nothing is worth saving. So that's kind of the thing. Does any of this stuff make the cut? And honestly, there's not one thing in here I would even consider spending my points on. And I don't really want this, but nothing else in the inventory is worth replacing it for. And so that's going to stay. This was like a really disappointing Halloween themed offering. Like, I was hoping they'd have more than this. Like, this isn't bad for Halloween, right? But this is the only thing that they have. Like, you could come up with some really cool, like, vampire Dracula themed stuff for, like, the priests, all that stuff. So many different things that they could have done with, and it said they have nothing. Especially for the traders tender stuff. Like, that's the perfect place for those kind of things, right? Especially Halloween. This is the best themed armor time of year you could have, and it was an extreme letdown. And so I'm going to go with this because it was Halloween and this is the best time for transmog and dress up. This offering is a complete F. It fails. Like, this is the worst offering because of the season that we're in. Now, if this was just July, you'd be like, oh, it's all right. But it's not. It's Halloween season. And so because of that, the Blizzard team completely failed on this. So many different things that you could have gone and done. And instead you got like a half-assed Scarecrow. And so that's disappointing. They could have just called this like the Westfall theme instead. I mean, there really wasn't much to it at all. Like when you go back through it. So, disappointing. These guys got to do better for November. I'm guessing that we won't get much better for November. Maybe a few like Pilgrim Thanksgiving themed stuff that, again, no one's going to really want. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, man. I'm going to get this thing uploaded. I know it's late. It is what it is, boys. Appreciate the guys who do tune in. Comment down below. Smash that sub button, man. And I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully it's not next month. I'm planning to try to be on more, but I've just been getting hammered at school. But that's what you get when you're an old man going to school. All right, boys, I'm out.